Oh, you're going on the light now? See, this is the problem with arboreal tarantulas. They kind of just go where they want. The good thing though is that you don't have to worry too much about the fall. Hello, hi. It's been a bit of time. It's been over a week since I've posted. I actually just took a mini break over the holidays, and yeah, so it's probably December 31st, the day that I'm posting this, which is my birthday. But I wanted to get another video out before the year ends, and thank you guys so much for all the support you've shown my channel, my plushies, my merch, everything. Thank you guys so much for all of the support in 2022. It's been a phenomenal year, an amazing year, one of my favorite years on YouTube ever, to be honest. There were so many opportunities that I was able to do because of you guys.
And I like to set them up in a Tarantula Cribs enclosure. Use code TTC10 at checkout. Or T-Collective10.
And all of your support, so thank you so much. And yeah, let's get right into this video. So we are going to actually be rehousing a couple arboreal tarantulas. I don't have many arboreal tarantulas at all, but there are a couple species that I like and that I keep, and that's mainly Avicularia, Carabina Versicolor. So the first one that I want to rehouse today is my Carabina Versicolor. So I've kept her in this Zilla microhabitat. This is the large arboreal one. Now I remember when I actually filmed this video that I was a little concerned about the stability of this enclosure. I really do like it. $40 though. I don't know about $40. And I did hear a couple like horror stories when it comes to them, and especially like jumping spiders getting out the side of the vents. I also heard about them warping over time, especially because this is like so super duper thin, but I did like the enclosure overall, at least the look of it. I just didn't think it was the most stable thing on the planet to house a tarantula in. And I remember I specifically said that I would not house something like a Poecilotheria or anything with a little bit more potent venom in it.
But I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I would put a Poecilotheria in here I don't think I would.
It turns out that I was absolutely right. This is not a sturdy enclosure over time. It hasn't warped for me, which is very fortunate, but I can see how that is a possibility just because this is a really thin, you know, a really thin piece of acrylic or plastic. I do like the front opening door. I still really like that feature, and I still really like how tall it is, but unfortunately some things have gone wrong. For starters, this little handle thing broke. I don't know if I can really reattach it. Yeah, I guess I can. It's not like the worst thing to break, but I don't know why this little piece keeps popping off. Because it had popped off and I couldn't figure out how to get it back on, there was a day that I actually fed BonBon, which this is BonBon right back here. I fed her and I didn't quite get this door shut all the way like I thought. You know, it's a little, you gotta lift it up and lock it in, and then this had, the little piece had been broken off and I didn't know that I could reattach it. I fed her and it kind of stayed like this, without me realizing it was open right here. So it looked closed, but now you can see that's open on the bottom and this, and the consequences of that was that
Oh my god.
I found her climbing up my wall like shortly after. So yeah, it's definitely not the most secure thing on the planet, and although the door feature is kind of nice, it is a little, unless you're like really paying attention, it's really easy to do this. Like too easy to do that. Maybe that's user error, you know, but I just don't find it the most sturdy, especially like doing this. Like look at it. Ugh, it's so wobbly, and just these silicone bands, you know, they can kind of stretch over time as well. Basically, I think we gave it a pretty good try, and it kind of showed me what I was worried about. Definitely probably isn't everybody's experience with these enclosures. It just, yeah, it just didn't work out. So anyway, I want to rehouse her. Sorry for all the talking, but yeah, I want to rehouse her into a Tarantula Cribs, of course. And I have something new that I wanted to try as well, which is like the perfect opportunity. So we have a cube. We have a very large cube. What is this? The 8x8x8 cube. Now you might be like, Kat, why do we need a cube? Like, she's arboreal. Just wait, we're gonna get there. Oh, is there another? There's another little cube in here. I didn't even realize that. Okay. We'll set this aside for another rehousing video later. I'm sure I'll find someone to put in it. But yeah, here is the Tarantula Cribs cube enclosure, the 8x8x8, and I love this enclosure. It's really nice, and you'll see that this is really, really thick. Look how thick this is, and the magnets are super secure. These magnets are actually bigger than previous models. This is like the newer design, and I am loving it so much. I know I'm biased because I am an affiliate with them, so just full disclosure there, but like look at the difference between these. Like, that is quite the difference. Like, look how easy this is to distort and bend. It's like, yeah, you know, it's like I'm trying, and it's really just very solid. I actually wanted to try this new Tarantula Cribs canopy lid. This is for the 8x8 cube. This. Ta-da! And I actually have this one with me as well. So this is just like their regular treehouse arboreal. We're gonna put the Avicularia into this one, and I'm gonna put BonBon into this one. I guess we'll set BonBon aside, and first let's set this up for the Avicularia. So we're gonna start with some Reptisoil into the bottom. Of course, they're arboreal, so I only need just a little bit of substrate, which is going to help hold humidity in the enclosure. I almost feel like this would be good. All right, so I think I'm gonna use this piece of cork, and I'm actually going to steal this plant. I bought this plant as like a terrarium plant from a pet store, and I just never found an enclosure to put it in. So yeah, it's like a little dry, but like I said, this will actually be really cool in here. Okay, yeah, that'll be awesome. Fill that up. Like I said, the plant's a little wilted, but it'll perk back up pretty quickly. And I think it'll do just fine in this enclosure. I think that the tarantula will really benefit from having a plant to web up. So let's just go ahead and try getting her over in here. Just very gently trying to, ooh, perfect. No, 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 I want you out. Here we go. Perfect. She's just very like unsure about this, as she should be. This is like the easiest way to walk them over. Oh look, there's a cricket on the floor. She molted not too terribly long ago, but she is ready for a meal. So I will definitely drop a cricket in there. Here we go. And yeah, I'm sure she will find that pretty quickly. Ah, it's super cool. What do you guys think? I love it. It is adorable. So let's go ahead and put BonBon, her enclosure, together. This is gonna be so much more sturdy than the Zilla. Ugh. Which I feel bad because like I feel like Zilla is like a really good brand. It's just, you know, it is just like an enclosure you assemble yourself, and I don't know. Like I feel like this would be really good for like a Samopaeus or something that builds their like den down lower instead of above. I don't know, maybe I'll just use this one, and I'm gonna, yeah, this one actually will probably be better because it reaches like the top, and like she built her web tunnel like right up here. So we're gonna try to make it, yeah. And while this enclosure is like a little bit shorter, it's actually like wider, so she'll have more room to really like spread it across more, if you see what I mean. See, this is like pretty short. This is definitely like gonna give her more room. I wonder if I should steal this plant. Should I? It's not the prettiest plant. I don't really like fake plants, but it might add some enrichment, you know, more stuff to web to. And then we're just gonna use this little water dish down here. I have a glass one in hers, but it's kind of like fungusy. They get kind of gross over time, so I'm gonna run it through the dishwasher before I give it back to her. And this will work just fine in the meantime. So it's just a pretty simple setup, but it looks really nice, and it's definitely gonna be much more sturdy than this. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get her out. I hate this part. Oh! Yeah, they can move kind of fast. There she is, BonBon. Such a pretty, pretty girl. Let's see if we can get her. Yes. It's always nice when they rehouse themselves and you don't really have to do too much. I know I've said it in past videos, but I've had this girl since she was just like a little sling, so it's so satisfying when you actually, whoa! When you actually grow the little sling out. Oh. You're going on the light now? See, this is the problem with arboreal tarantulas. They kind of just go where they want. Oh no, where are you going? The good thing though is that you don't have to worry too much about the falls because they are arboreal, so like they're a lot better in the air. This is such a cool species. Where are you going? Sorry it's getting darker and darker as I film, but it's actually, the sun is setting, so it's a little later in the day. But yeah, check her out. She is just so perfect. And yeah, let's put her in her new place. Oh, oh, oh. You got it? There you go. Hopefully she'll build us a nice new little web tunnel like she did over here. I really liked this web tunnel. It's pretty cool. But anyway, this, yeah, that's going in the trash. I will not be reusing that, unfortunately. I hate to put it in a landfill. I don't like to like only use enclosures once, but I just don't feel like this is secure. Personally, I'm really happy with their upgrades. I think they turned out great. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had some great holidays. I hope your 2022 is great. And if it wasn't so great, I hope your 2023 is much better. Like this video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not, and you want to be. Don't forget I have an Instagram to do is probably way too much as at Tarantula Kat. You can go follow me there. I also have a Patreon podcast and a Teespring, and it's all linked down below. I will see you guys soon. Let's get into the Patreon pet pick.